Welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery. Hey, 22 veterans a day in this country take their own lives. It's a number we talk about all the time. Vets, I love you. You have a place here. I'll put some links in my description, or down in the description there'll be some links. I'm looking for my sunglasses. That'll help you out. If you're struggling, if you're hurting, don't fight this fight alone. Those folks can help you. Just know that you're welcome here and we love you. We back to blue over here. We sport Leo. Scab, how do you do that? Well, we don't break the damn law. And finally, if you're an addict, never quit quitting. I get a lot of messages from guys about the addiction thing, and I want y'all to understand it's near and it's dear to my heart. No matter what you're going through, I understand that sometimes it's more. See, people that are just dumbasses or never been through anything, well, just quit. Well, if we could just quit, it wouldn't be an addiction, it'd be a habit. You just break the habit. Now, we'll talk about that one day. I'll show y'all a couple things. I just got done watching D-Bad's video. Great video. He did a versus a budget buoy against a cold steel machete, and really a good video. I enjoyed it. And he said what was in his pocket. He said, well, before Scab asked, he's got his Troodon and he's got that torch, which is a really cool flashlight. Show y'all a couple things. I got one knife that I'm gonna use my affiliate links for in the description of this video. This is the large LUZON, or the XL LUZON. It's a flipper. Now, let me say, I'm gonna put this and I'm gonna put the regular LUZON. I think it's a 4-inch blade. This, I believe, is a 5.5 or 6. Let me say this real quick. You got to be careful with your work sharp. You can see on this one. How I've started that little recurve. That's because cold steel pays somebody, I think, to weld the damn thumb studs on. So if you don't take them thumb studs off and you use your work sharp, get ready, because it's going to cause a little indentation. The guy pointed that out on Instagram. I've got a couple knives going out. The guy that pointed out wasn't being an ass. He's like, hey man, I repair knives, and we talked a little bit off in DMs. I'm sending him my frenzy tomorrow. I believe the work sharp is good for a fixed blade. And people say, well, it don't get it as sharp. I'd have to disagree to some level on that. Just be aware with your knives and work sharp. And somebody inevitably, oh, I've never messed one up. Well, I hope you don't. I don't know. But this is my LUZON. It's a budget. It's one I do advocate. Now, it's not the greatest steel, but who cares? It sharpens up. It's hair popping sharp. And the thing I like about the LUZONs, they made them flipper style. Now, the only thing about this knife that I don't care much for, and it's just a nitpicky thing, they say the handle is reminiscent of bamboo. I don't know where the hell it's plastic. It's plastic. It's cut in squares. I don't know if you can see that real good. And it's got that secondary safety lock. I'm not a huge fan of that. But this is a fun knife. And guys, every now and then, you just need to have a fun knife. Something you can play with. I've got, I carried my 4-Max today. And I carried my Medford. Which those are just about daily carries. Now, my Medford was given to me by Captain Electro. And the 4-Max, we all know the saga of that one. I like that one so much, Donnie let me borrow it. I lost it and then bought another one and sent him the new one. And then I found the old one. But that Medford, I mention all the time, hey, Captain Electro gave it to me. Why? Well, one, it was a gift. And two, because of the cost of the Medford. The Medford's a very expensive knife. And I'm still getting used to owning it, if that makes sense. And that kind of goes into what I want to talk to you a little bit about today. I'm going to show you this other one I'm carrying too. I'm also carrying my Spider Monkey and my Bad Monkey from Southern Grind. And I know they're defunct. I've already read that 500 times, or they got sold out or whatever. Here's that one. I really like this knife too. This is a really light in-pocket knife. A good multi-tool type knife. It's got that different, it's an Emerson inspired design by Mike Troll. It's got the I don't know what the handles are. It might be, it's not carbon fiber. I'll have to look them up. Might be micarta, I don't know. But it's a cool ass knife. And if you can get your hand on one of these while you can, and it's got that weird tip. And this is another really, really good knife that I like. But guys, listen, I've been working today and yesterday in the pit. Now, what I want to say to y'all is this. My dad's a preacher. We all know that. I've mentioned that every other video. Say, Scab, what's that got to do with knives? Nothing. 90% of my content don't have anything to do with it. Shut up with anything. But here's what I got from being a preacher's son. You get along with everybody. No matter what you have, no matter what they have, you get along with everybody. Now today, I've run into a bunch of assholes. You know, every swinging dick in Duval County wanted mulch. That's fine. That's what I get paid to do. Okay? But we work, I'm hot, I'm tired, and they've been long shifts, and now that's fine. It's fine. So I go over to Publix, and I'm getting me a sandwich, getting Tony a sandwich, and there's only one person at the counter. And bless her heart, she's doing all she can do, son. I mean, they got orders coming in, they got an old boy behind me, he's back there breathing hard and making little comments, you know. Well, she said, do you want them to? I said, yes, ma'am. He said, oh. I said, hey, bud, you got asthma? Well, no. I said, well, then you best get that breathing in check. I'm hot and I'm tired. Well, sir, well, he goes on. And the lady just kind of looked at me and kind of smiled, and I apologized. So I get all my stuff, and I go outside and I get in the truck. Open the truck door, I'm getting my stuff, and I say, hey, bud, hey. Same dude, swear to God. I said, yeah, your truck door's on my truck. I said, what? So I look, his truck's right there. I said, no, it's not. And his wife's trying to come get in, and I said, go ahead and get in. So I just walked to the front of the truck. So as he pulls back, I'm walking to get back in my truck. He rolls his window down. You have a nice day. I'm going to tell you something. I cuss that dude so bad. Old Scab can only take so much. You ain't gonna be a smart ass to me. I don't care what you own. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you know, who you blow, what you do. You ain't gonna treat me no just every kind of way. I cussed that dude so bad I had to sit down and take a breath. And he acted one time like he's gonna open that door. I said, that's the thing you need to do, son. He rolled his window up crying. Grown ass man over there crying. Don't start something you can't finish. I was sitting there breathing hard, and I heard, son, look up, and this old woman had a bottle of water. You are going to have to calm down. I said, yes, ma'am, I'm sorry you had this. Oh, it's fine, I cussed too. It's no big deal. She said, but that guy did kill my husband. I said, did he have a heart attack? She said, no, the guy he cussed shot him. I said, so I went on back to work. First, get back to work, get Tony a sandwich, get over there. We're going to load up a bunch of rocks. Now the bags suck. They just suck. So old boy gets out, he wants 20 bags. I said, well, let me grab the forklift. He said, well, how about if we just get them like he's in charge? I said, okay, so I started throwing the bags. I said, next time, stay in the truck, let us run this. We do this all day. Next car, very next car, woman gets out, she's got 5 bags of rocks. You can kiss my ass for 5 bags of rocks. Sir, I need you to flatten them out. I said, yes, ma'am. And she's there breathing hard. I said, lady, get in the car. Her husband got a urinal. I said, get in the car. I said, ma'am, listen to me. I do this all day, every day. I don't need you to get out and supervise putting 5 bags of damn rocks in the car. Now, before somebody says, Scab, don't let them get to you. Too late. I don't care. I look this way because I choose to look this way. You ain't talking to me. I don't do that to people. I have common courtesy and respect. The lady behind the counter today, she was getting her ass kicked. And she started apologizing. Man, you can't, there's nothing you can do about it. No need to apologize to me. I'm about to punch right through this dashboard. I promise you that. And if y'all don't get nothing else from my insanity and goofiness, treat people the way you want to be treated. I don't give a shit who you are. You understand me? I don't care. Let me steal a quote from Dusty Rhodes. I've dined with kings and queens, and I've ate pinto beans. You ain't shit to me. That's why I like our community so much. There's different political views, there's different religions, but we all focus on a common goal: knives and our love of blades and a sense of community. And that's why I'm so big on letting. I want everybody to be in and be involved. But you hear me with your good listening ears. Ain't nobody here better than nobody else. We all get cut, we all bleed the same. Megan and I have ate at Ruth's Chris, we've ate at Morton's, and there's been damn days we had to split a can of corn for dinner. You hear me? You work for your shit. And I want to say this too. I don't want to see another comment about somebody making an excuse for what they got. If you work and you can only afford a certain thing, be proud of it. Because you ain't judged here. That's why I brought up that Medford. I didn't buy that knife. If I ask what's in your pocket, tell me. Be proud. Hey man, this is what I got. This is what I earned. I'm all for it. Equal playing field. No matter what you got, and sometimes, guys, that's the addiction thing. I could have a 17,000 square foot house if I had the money that I blew on drugs. I don't. It's gone. So what do? We grind. A year ago, I'm coming up on the year anniversary of this channel. I think I'm at 10, 11 months, something like that. But a year ago, this time a year ago, I was 350 pounds, miserable, blood pressure about 220 over 110. That ain't an exaggeration. That's the God's honest truth. We got it wrote down at the house and doctor's notes and all that. And was miserable. Had the best, highest paying job I ever had in my life. Miserable. Miserable. What happened? I got off my ass because my wife believed in me. I got tired of walking around. I was living like I was dying. Wanting to die. And why? Because I'd blown a decade on drugs. Tomorrow marks a year Bahoda died. Marks 10 years Bahoda's been gone. Coming up on a year Eric's been gone. Matthew's been gone a couple years. The list goes on. It's part of living. When you live, friends died, brothers died. And I guess I just felt sorry for myself and put Megan through hell. But I woke up. And that's why I get so fired up about this stuff. And that's why I keep telling y'all, never quit quitting. It can happen. You can do it. You can do anything you want to do. But you can't do it when you got your head so far up your ass because you think you're better than somebody. You ain't gonna do that to me. And I can tell you this too, there's a bunch of kids that work for me, you ain't gonna do that to them either. Old Scab's been down the road. You ain't gonna treat nobody around me. I'm not gonna let anybody get bullied. I'm not gonna let anybody talk down to somebody. You out your damn mind. Damn sure ain't gonna talk to my wife that way. Or anybody else that's around. Why? Because one, I got common sense. Two, I'm a grown-ass man. Three, I got respect for everybody. That's what Mikey always said. If you have respect for everybody, including yourself, and you never give up and you never surrender, everything will be all right. I'll go home and I'll get a snoozy. I think I'm doing a video on this Recon Tonto. It's one of my favorite knives right here. I've never been a big Japanese style knife guy, but this knife right here is growing on me. It's SK5. It's in that survival rescue knife, that SRK kind of lineage, kind of that line. I think I'm gonna do one this afternoon. I'll turn it out after this one. Y'all listen to me, every one of you. Whether you're on the mountain or you're in the valley or no matter what, have some common courtesy for yourself. Treat everybody. If you treat everybody the way you think you should be treated, you'll never have one problem in this world. Now, that's not to say people won't be as nice to a guy today who's a dick. We came to Jesus. See, some people think they better know. Ike Clanton might have been a coward, but he had it right. You give somebody a rap on the jaw, you get a little respect. I guarantee you that. Now, you can't do that much, and you younger people don't need to do that. I'm just telling y'all. Some of the people who, and people say, well, it's the people with money. They just, no, it ain't. People that's got money, real money, that's earned their money, knows what it takes to get that money, knows how to treat people to get that money. It's their jackass kids, and it's people that's never had to work for a damn thing in their life. That's who I have a problem with. And it's no, I'm not jealous. I'd rather work. I told y'all last year at this time, the highest paying job I had, this might be one of the lowest, but I feel good, and I'm moving, and I'm back on my way back to the old Scab to Scott, to being that guy. And just a little heads up to all the old enemies. You should have got me while I was down, because now it's too late and I'm back. Say, Scab, you're insane. About half. Now I love y'all. God bless y'all. I got to stop and get some sandwiches or I'd keep going. God bless y'all. I told you what Mikey said, and I want y'all to live by that. Treat everybody with respect. Now I'm not talking about running around like a grinning idiot and being a servant. Common courtesy and respect. Be a man, be a woman. Handle yourself as such. Never give up, never surrender. Like my boy always says, Mikey always says, everything will be alright. Well, I'm Scab. You're not. And I'm gone, son.